How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. After a crazy Black Friday with lots of packs being opened, content and all that, we turn our focus on to Super Sunday. Now, I know when this video is getting uploaded, Black Friday isn't officially over until 1 p.m. Eastern Time. However, I'm not expecting too much more to come throughout the day. What I am expecting is the market to continue to rise up the way it's kind of, I expect the market to rise up just due to the fact that there won't be any content, at least until tomorrow for Super Sunday. Now, in this video today, we are going to be going over strictly Super Sunday, what I think is going to happen to the market, as well as we're going to go over to Flipin. I want to show you guys a few graphs from last year. Because Super Sunday was introduced last year, and obviously, last year being Super Sunday's first, the graphs are only as good as last year shows. So, in previous FIFAs, we never had a Super Sunday, so sometimes the graphs can be a little inaccurate. In past FIFAs, aside from FIFA 20, we usually saw the market do very well after Black Friday. However, last year was a little bit different. We had Super Sunday on a weekend league sell-off day and stuff, so that took the market down a bit. As well as we also had this messy Player of the Month hype coming in, and this actually ended up crashing the market in December. So what we're looking for after Super Sunday is kind of uncertain. We're not too sure what's going to happen exactly. I'm going to try and give my best predictions on what's going to happen, but as far as predicting correct, it's going to be tough to see what happens. It depends on content, how much supply is really going to come in on Super Sunday. So we're going to take a look. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please drop a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's get into it. So we've seen prices, obviously, all over the place. Fodder up, metas down, metas up, whatever it may be. Personally, I think heading into Super Sunday, we're going to be coming towards a day where we have weekend league sell-off. Now, with weekend league sell-off, we usually see, the market go down. That's just usually what happens. I've said the lowest point has always been, Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday today will be good, but I think Sunday is not when we get a lot of supply coming in. I think our lowest point is going to end up being like Monday. And this is just due to the fact that we're going to be getting constant supply for the next 24 hours again. So what's going to happen is we're likely going to see the market, start up fairly, well. And then when Super Sunday hits, we're going to get another, big round of lightning rounds coming in, lots of packs, SBCs, and all that. But this time there's not going to be that same buying demand. And I think there's going to be a lot of panic. I think, today is really your best day to sell, because tomorrow we're going to see a ton of panic come in the market. And this is going to probably take it down, just with all the supply we're going to be getting on these days where there's no demand. We've seen what the market can do with just a little bit supply. And, with a lot of supply coming in, it does worry me. I feel like we are going to dip quite a bit. So it's something to be aware of, because I have a feeling we are going to go down. Now, what can you do to avoid it? Obviously, finish your weekend league games before Super Sunday hits. Using an untradeable team, I'm going to rock something similar to this in a game. A very interesting untradeable team. But, just doing that, I think will, save you well. After Super Sunday, I feel the market has all the reason to go up. We have icon swaps coming out, and we have a time where usually the market does well because there's not too much panic. With like foot miss and stuff, usually cards just go up. We're going to have team of the group stage likely before foot miss, so we're expecting a very good month in December. I just can't see anything taking the market down in December. So what can you guys look to do and buy, heading into this, Super Sunday window? I think similar to what we did for Black Friday, we talked about it on Thursday, is we're going to want to look to pick up those, those non-rare golds again. I think, at discard price, whether it's bidding, sniping, whatever you guys want to do. I think those cards do very well. Find out a few cards, even, just looking to trade and flip them right away. I know on Thursday, we used that one guy for an example, or Reba, or whatever his name is. Is it this guy? I don't remember his name, but whoever it was, we used him as an example, and I was able to buy a couple for like 700, 800 coins, and I was able to instantly flip them for like 1.2k. So 400 coins a card. I know it's a little slow, but if you consistently keep doing it, it's easy ways to make coins. So, those gold commons are very good. With those SBCs, we saw some of them go, just do very well, as well as it made the SBC, completing the SBCs nice and cheap, which is nice. We like to do that. We like seeing, these SBCs come in very, cheap and easily. So as you guys could see, again, good leagues, good nations, get those good positions as well. We did set the filter wrong. The min by now is what we need to set it to. So like a 1.1k or something like that. And we'll take a look at some of these positions. Like I said, they're very good. You want to get those good leagues and stuff and those good positions. If we switch it to defenders, we should be able to find a little bit more. But like, for example, these cards, they're on bid for quite low. If you can win these for, super low, you're going to be able to resell them for a decent profit. We'll even put a bid on, but, at night when there's not a lot of competition, it's not a bad shout. Even cards, like even in these cards with popular teams like Barcelona, AC Milan, Leipzig, these cards will do even better. Like Verpo, I can guarantee he did some, if he was required this weekend, I wasn't sure, I didn't look. But if he was required, he probably did very well. And the same thing will go for all these other cards. They'll do very well when they're needed for SBCs. They'll make it cheaper for you, and you can instantly flip them, selling to lazies and stuff for SBCs. Really easy to do, and I think, you guys can make some good profit off of that. As far as metas go, honestly, I would avoid, if you're still in those gold out of pack ones, based off last year, Saturday was the highest. I'd look to sell off, your cards. I know, the market has been crazy, but personally, I just think we're going to go down heading into the weekend. When we do hit that low point on Sunday or Monday, we'll definitely talk about it in a video, but I think that will be the buy time, for the remainder of the month, honestly. I just can't see the market going too much more down, compared to, what we've seen this month, with all the panic that we've been getting with icon SBCs and, this and that and Black Friday. It's just been one of those, crazy months. Now I'm going to take us over to Footbin so we can look at a few graphs of last year, so that way you guys can kind of get a good idea on what we're going to expect. So if you guys have been watching the channel, pre-hype into this Black Friday, you'll know we've talked about Messi quite a bit, just because he was a good example of last year of being an out-of-pack gold. Now, with these out-of-pack golds, we saw them do very well heading into the Saturday. Saturday is when they peaked during Black Friday, so if we take a look at Messi here, this was the week prior, and he peaked at about Saturday here, and then he actually ended up dipping back down from Super Sunday, and then it looked like Sunday, Monday was his lowest point, and then he actually rose up for the week prior, or the week after. Now, keep in mind, last year, I wouldn't pay any attention to anything after this next week after Black Friday, because we did have a few different things that came out last year that kind of panicked the market, including a Player of the Month Messi. I think we had some prime icons come out and stuff, so we saw a bit of panic on these meta cards heading into December, so please just disregard that on the Footbin graph, because this year is obviously much more different than last year. But with Super Sunday, like I said, we saw these out-of-pack golds and just the general market do very well. Now, I want to take a look at a few cards that are also in Best of Team of the Week that will likely go out of packs, and then players who aren't. So last year, I believe Ronaldo was also a card that was in the Best of Team of the Week. We'll use him as just a second example, and this is the FIFA 20 graph as well. So if we take a look here, move this there. We take a look in November, similar graph as well, if we take a look here. So this was the week prior to Black Friday. We saw that dip come in like we've seen so far. And then what happens is he peaks on the Saturday, and he dips back down into Sunday and Monday just due to weekend league sell-off, because this card was out of packs, obviously. And then we see him rise for the next Friday. So, it looks like, if you buy your team now, play your weekend league, finish it by Saturday, like I've said, and then we, sell off and look to buy on Sunday, as the market will do good, in the week coming. And I believe that's going to happen again, just because, the way the market has looked this year, there's no reason for it to go down after Black Friday. And aside from Super Sunday, I don't expect too much supply, and I just expect team in the group stage, which shouldn't cause too much panic. Now, Neymar last year, he was in packs the whole time, so he was never out of packs during Black Friday. So his graph does react a little bit different to those out of pack golds. And, like I said, if you watched, you know what's going to come. So right here, this is the week prior to Black Friday, and we see the card kind of hype up. And then once, he doesn't really move much. If anything, he goes down a tiny bit from Black Friday into Saturday. And he actually dips down for, Super Sunday and Monday. His lowest point being Sunday and Monday, obviously. But then he goes back up as well. So, looking into it, it looks like the best time to buy your team, or the best time to sell your team, I should say, is going to be today. And then based off of last year, because things could change, so please use your judgment. But it looks like the best time to buy your team would be on the Sunday after the lightning rounds or during the lightning rounds. And then, look to buy your team then. And then, you can use it for the week, coming up as the market should go up with, not as much panic. Now, we can take a look at a few other cards here. I think, I'm not too sure if Virgil Van Dijk was in Best of Team of the Week, so we'll avoid his card. But I do know that Sadio Mane, he was a card that was in Best of Team of the Week last year. Now, this card was obviously a little bit lower tier, lower priced. So we can take a look and see how his card did, when he was out of packs. But it's a similar trend all these cards follow, so I'm not going to keep showing you guys. But here it is on Black Friday. He peaks on the Saturday, dips down for Super Sunday, and then he rises up for the week after. It's the same kind of trend that happens. We can look at an icon. I know some people have been asking about icons and stuff. We'll take a look at like Pele's card, just as an example, just for example, because he kind of shows the top tier cards. But all icons move very similar, really, except for like the lower tier ones. But all the usable ones, they usually move in uniform, from what we've seen. Now, keep in mind there was a little bit of prime icon hype coming in, so these cards actually do go up a little bit. But taking a look here, we get that dip, Black Friday hits. These cards do well, and actually Super Sunday never really affected the icons too much last year, which is a little surprising, but they did go up a bit. As far as, this year goes, I don't expect to see a lot of Pele's packed over Black Friday and a lot of these top tier cards. Now, the lower tier icons, the mid tier icons, around that 500k to a mil range, I think they'll move very similar to the gold metas. But these top tier cards like Cruyff, Pele, Ronaldinho, Maradona, I have a feeling all these cards will do, they won't really move too much. Now, I know some of them have dipped a little bit, just in, pre-hype to Black Friday before yesterday happened. But, the cards probably, will continue to rise up. I can't see them doing too bad. I don't think supply will really hurt these cards at all. But other than that, that is all I have to show you guys for Futbin. The market's going to move the way it'll move. I think, Super Sunday will be good. I think we're going to get a lot of supply, though. We will see a dip on some cards, so just don't panic. Now, last year, obviously, the game was different. The market took supply a lot better than it does this year. With a lot of supply coming in, we could see Super Sunday really drop the market a lot. So just be aware, keep an eye out. Yes, it's good to know what happened last year, as the trends have been the same, but, based off of last year and stuff, and this year's current market, we could see a big dip heading into Super Sunday. So just be aware of that. That'll pretty much wrap up the video. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up. Make sure you guys drop a comment if you have any questions. I'll try to answer as soon as I can. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're not, and until next time, guys, peace.